feel like you're preparing today to make your businesses more profitable so that you can do more for your communities and more for your patients. Because if you're thriving, then your communities and your patients are going to be thriving as well.
So I have a small rural pharmacy in Kentucky. Pretty busy. Nice town. I love it. It's where I grew up. Come back out of school and took over this independent store. And just like any other of the independent stores you see around, real traditional and a little bit of compounding, mostly retail, and going out talking to the patients and doing this. And, as the PBM started cutting profits and margins were going down, and it was just, we wanted to do all these programs and do all these things, and I just could not do it. And I'm a weird guy. I like to start thinking out of the box and do things like, let's go ahead and do it, like, instead of researching a ton, right? So a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy when I do that, but I just had enough is enough. I was tired of losing my patients. That was number one. There's no reason we should be losing patients because we're screwing up.
Yep.
Our workflow was terrible. My employees were upset. I was losing employees. And I had a great business, but the internals were falling apart. And so that makes me fall apart because I'm an independent pharmacist at heart and I love this stuff.
Yep.
So I just had enough was enough. So I just started really diving in like an engineer. I don't even have an engineering degree. That's just the way my mind was working. And I just started picking pieces apart. Why does this cost money? How do I save here? How many times are you turning around to pick up something in the store? Why can't we make it faster? And how do we help the patients? And so as I started piecing all these things together, it just started coming together. And then word of mouth at different conferences, and I was just helping people out, and people were sending people to me to talk and this and that. And then Lisa calls up and says, "You want to come talk at this conference?" And I'm like, I've never talked at a conference before, but let's do it. And now I got people coming up like, you paid for my trip to get here. And I'm like, I was just talking. I don't even know what you're talking about. So
that's a good feeling.
Dude, I'm overwhelmed is not even the word to describe it. So